What's happening? I'm Brian Tong, and welcome to the Apple Byte for all the good and bad inside the world of Apple. I'm visiting Bend, Oregon this week, which is known for its majestic snow-capped mountains, outdoor activities, and the triple waterfalls of the Deschutes rivers. See, you can always learn something here at the Apple Byte, but we still wanted to bring you something, so let's get to the stories. Macworld Mobile is coming in 2011. The GSM Association announced that the Mobile World Congress, which happens every year in Barcelona, Spain, will now include Macworld Mobile to focus on the development of the iPhone and iPad platform. It's the world's largest exhibition and trade show for the mobile industry, but will Apple officially be a part of it? Of course not! Do you think Apple really wants to be a part of a trade show where loyal, die-hard fans who've made themselves undateable thanks to their undying love for Apple can get together as a community and feel what it's like to be human again? That's a big fat no.
Hey Brian, you're still single and alone, right?
Yeah, what's your point, man?
Oh, no, I was just checking.
Okay, just checking, cool. All right, at Apple's keynote last week, AirPlay was showcased to allow streaming of your music and videos to Apple devices, while third-party devices can take advantage of audio only. iHome posted an announcement on their site featuring the first AirPlay-compatible speaker that will allow you to keep listening to the same song no matter what room you're in, so we can look forward to more of these. Now, Game Center was also another feature packed into the keynote, and Apple recently announced that it will be compatible with the iPhone 4 and iPhone 3GS, the 2nd gen, 3rd gen, and 4th gen iPod Touches, but that means no love for the iPhone 3G, which was already having performance issues with iOS 4. Now, you guys may like your iPad, but what about displaying it onto a larger screen? Brian Cooley will show you how to do it.
Maybe you've noticed, only a few apps on the iPad will display to an external monitor. But as Apple notes, as you can understand, there is no mirroring of the iPad primary display. No, I can't understand that. Why the hell isn't there? Every laptop can do it. Well, we can fix this so anything on your iPad screen is mirrored with a simple little jailbreak and a cool little extension called Display Out. Here's what you'll need. An iPad, obviously. Apple's iPad dock to VGA connector. That's about 30 bucks, this short little cable thing. You'll obviously need an external monitor or projector. What kind is your call, but it needs to use a VGA input. You'll need the Spirit Jailbreak utility. That's free. Thank you, iPad dev team. Now check the current Spirit notes for which version of iOS on the iPad, and you'll need iTunes on a computer of any type, Windows, Mac, Linux. I'll be using a Windows PC. And you need about 10 minutes, and that's about it. First off, sync your iPad to iTunes to get everything backed up, just in case something goes wrong. Next, download the version of Spirit for the kind of computer you're going to connect to your iPad to do the jailbreak. It's available for Mac, Windows, or Linux. Once Spirit's downloaded, just run the thing. It goes through Restore Complete on the iPad, then it reboots to the Apple logo, then you get this kind of a rainbowy looking desktop, and then it's back into its normal iPad mode. Now, go look for the Cydia icon, which gets installed as part of the Spirit jailbreak. Open that up. You're presented with a profile question. Are you a hacker? Are you kind of a dork? Or are you a total command line person? Just go with graphical interface for this purpose. Oh, by the way, when you first do this, you're going to have this question, make my life easier, thanks. That's going to save a snapshot of some earlier settings in case you have to go back and unjailbreak this guy and roll back the OS. Don't ask, it's a good idea to keep it. Just press yes on that. When that's done, you get this screen. Go to Cydia Store Products. It's kind of like an app store run by everybody else and not Apple. Then go to Search and type in the word Display. You're looking for a thing called Display Out, but with predictive text, you should find it in just a few keystrokes. And there it is, Display Out. Now click on that. You got to buy this guy. It's $2. Don't be cheap. You can pay for this app with either Amazon or PayPal and authenticate with Facebook or Google. Okay, once your purchase is complete, your install is done. Go to Settings. Look under Extensions. You're going to find a new one here called Display Out. Now let's see if the thing works. You want to get your dock connector exposed right here. You plug in this Apple dock to VGA device. That goes there. And of course the VGA end gets your VGA cable from your monitor or your projector. And once you do that, you should see everything coming off the iPad on your monitor. And look at that, we do. So get out there, hook up your iPad to the biggest screen you can find and wow them with some demo or tutorial or presentation that most iPad owners couldn't do. I'm Brian Cooley. Thanks for joining us for this how-to.
You might want to lay off the caffeine a bit, but thanks for the tip, BC. Now, in some quick bites, website Asimco did a breakdown of estimated iOS device sales and found that Apple has sold over 45 million iPod Touches, which makes up about 38% of their iOS devices sold. Apple also said it's become the #1 portable game player in the world, even if Nintendo has sold over 125 million DS systems and Sony has shipped over 62 million. So either someone is spinning the numbers or Apple isn't very good at math. Now, Apple also boasted that Ping was able to sign up 1 million users in 48 hours. Even if you can only like a song or comment on an album to start any type of discussion, you can't make a random post about your thoughts or tastes on music, not on Ping because Apple controls that too. But on a happy note, at the time of this shoot, you can now choose to follow 34 music artists instead of the 14 at launch. All right, that's going to do it for this week. If I'm serving up a little too much haterade today, send your emails to the Byte at cnet.com. Let me know how you feel. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for another Bite of the Apple. Hey guys, Brian Tong here, and if you're looking to see the top dogs in tech face off, then you need to watch CNET's Prize Fight. We'll throw touchscreen phones in the ring, reignite the console wars, battle web browsers, and more. So you can find it all at cnet.com/prizefight, and I'll see you there. Whoop-ah!